Hello, everybody. This is Keith and Rachel coming to you again with a short video, hoping to bring you some hope and encouragement during this difficult time. Of course, all of us are under a stay-at-home order through our governor. I hope that your family is safe and well. Hope that you are, and that everything that you need has been provided for. And if not, then you please don't hesitate to let us know. We want you to know that we love you, we're concerned about you, we're praying for you, and we're standing by to help you any way that we possibly can. You know, times like these can often bring an element of fear, the fear of the unknown, the fear of what we hear on the media, and sometimes it does good just to turn that off and just maybe get in your Bible and talk to the Lord and let Him speak to you. I'm sure His words will be of comfort rather than some of the things that we're hearing that's coming across the airwaves today. But fear can taunt us, fear can stalk us. And, you know, when I was a little boy growing up in the little community of Creightonville, all my Creightonville buddies wave at us. And, you know, we got to go once a year, as everybody did, trick-or-treating. That was my time of the year. I love that. And you want to know why? Because we didn't get a lot of candy when we were growing up. We just didn't. And you know, I was going to go rain or shine, cold or hot, whatever October 31st brought, we was going to go trick or treating if I had to walk. And you know, there was one house in particular in our area, and he's also my friend. And Walter Brown, if you're hearing this, I want you to know that you caused me some pretty good trauma the night I went to your house as a young boy to trick or treat. You see, we knew that inside the Browns house there was some candy. I mean, major candy, chocolate candy, and we went inside. Me and as I recall, it was me, my sister, and my older brother. I was the youngest of the three at the time, and we walked in, and the candy was on the other side of the room. Nobody was there to meet us, but there was what appeared to be a body in a recliner with a knife sticking out its chest. And there was obviously some blood there. And it just totally freaked me out. I was so scared. But I was not going to leave till I got my candy. But in order for me to get my candy, I had to walk around this corpse. Obviously looked like he was dead, and it was made up to be looking so real. Now my older brother, he understood what was going on. All I knew was I saw what appeared to be a dead person, and I saw a bucket of candy. Well, I was going to go get the candy. Well, when I got over to where the candy was, you know what happened? The dude in the recliner set up. And I went off. I was running. I was sure I was dropping candy. I was putting candy in my bucket. And the thing that I did, I remember vividly jumping on the back of my older brother, hoping that he would get out of that house just as fast as he could. But he was laughing because they knew they had scared a little boy half to death. But you see, I was afraid that day. But when I knew, I wouldn't have went in there by myself. No way was I going in there by myself. But because I had an older presence with me and my brother, I figured everything was going to be all right. Friend, let me tell you something. You may be going through a hard time right now, and fear may be stalking you, and you don't understand what's going to happen tomorrow. Well, listen, nobody else does either. But that's why we have to put our hand in the hand of the bigger person in the room. You know who that is? That's Jesus. You can put your hand in His hand, and I promise you, He'll never turn it loose. He'll see to it that you arrive safely through this time. And if you're afraid, tell God you're afraid. If you're uncomfortable, tell Him you're uncomfortable. You can speak to Him exactly the way I'm speaking to you right now. How do I know that He won't let any harm come to His children? Well, David said it so well. He said it better than I could. He said in Psalms 23:4, "Yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I will fear no evil." Now, when it comes time to die, of course, there is an element of the unknown, maybe a fear. I'm not really sure. I haven't been there yet. I haven't done that yet. But I'm sure there will be a gambit of emotions. But David said, I'm going to fear no evil. And then he tells you why. He says, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. God is going to escort us over to the other side when this life is over. He's going to come sweep us up, and he's going to take us home. We don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid then. You don't have to be afraid now. Why? Because God, 2 Timothy 1 and 7, hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Don't you let the enemy play with your mind, friend. God is still in control. He's going to bring us through safely to the other side. We love you. God bless you. Standing by to help you any way that we possibly can. God bless you is our prayer. Hope you have a good rest of the day.